Again, everyone. As you already know, I am Renewable. I head marketing and sales and digital marketing as well for Westgate. I'm also into the solar world, as you already know as well, not just based on sales and marketing, also in the engineering sector. I also train my fellow women and I train those who want to have an insight into the solar. So if you want to do a kind of migration, yeah, I have communities that I take my time to train.
I like the fact that you say you train other women. Is it part of your training that you also do solar?
Yes, especially solar training. Yes, I do.
All right. So, what was quickly on your experience before and during your training? What was the experience like?
Let me start it this way. Probably because I was already in the solar world before I came for the training. I take my time to always equip myself the best way possible. As they say, information is key. I wanted to have more insight on the engineering perspective, on the calculations. I needed to learn from another lecturer, not for myself, not from my fellow engineers around me. So I was like, okay, fine, let me jump on this. And I had to meet Mr. David, who gave a whole different perspective again, and he gave my whole enlightening, more broadening on what I already know. During the training, yes, at the point I was not stable because I had a project I was working on, so it kept me shaky, but I was still able to fall back in the best way possible. In all, generally, it was another line for me. It was quite an experience, trust me, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the whole platform and everything.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Thank you so much. The solar training, I believe, had the practical sessions and also the
theory section. Yes.
Sessions. Tell us a little bit more about the class that stood out for you, especially the soft skill sessions, and why.
The class that stood out for me was the part of the customer relation. Why? Because I still feel in the niche of professionalism, there's still that gap that has not been met. In-house, like staffs, have not taken time to wear customer shoes wholly. There's always this loop. I'm not exactly saying we're so good and we just have to be there, but there are times where we have to miss out on that gap, and that gap is where it becomes a competitive marketing for other people. So I got to understand more value to put into customers. Yeah, I know we tend to say customers are kings and all of that, but at the same time, you have to make customer more of your acquaintance and customer more of your, I wouldn't say friend, but it's important you build relationship with customer, because that is always the niche to break into the customers and get what you want. So that was my main part in the whole soft skill training. For the theory part of the training was definitely the engineering part, nothing else. Trust me, the engineering part was everything. And everybody complained, why do you want to climb the river? I just have a passion for climbing the river. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're welcome.
But I know you have mentioned some great things about the training, but let's go into challenges. I remember your intro session and I looked at it seems like you were the only female in the group, but we'll get to that later. But tell us what was some of the challenges
Oh good, that's a difficult one. Maybe because I've built myself not to have challenges. Okay, one of the challenges I had was the fact I was with male counterparts who, in quotes, knows everything. Please don't take it the wrong way, but they didn't actually give room for people who wanted to learn. I understand the fact it has to be interactive and all of that, but I still felt they should have piped it low, because I've already had the knowledge in my own best way, but I still noticed few other male counterparts who needed the whole knowledge afresh and all of that. My challenge was just being with men at that point and mounting up to them, being on the same level.